Afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all good. If anybody comes in, back on comments so I can see if people come in. Hope you're all good. I'm having a great Tuesday. Just thought I'd randomly go live. I'm just trying to. I've got to make myself a bit of a base, so I've got light through the natural light through the window. Blimey, that window's wide open. Didn't even notice that. Well, we've got one person in. Is that my mum or my daughter? It's usually my mum. Hope you can hear me. I've got like a little set of earphones plugged in, so let me know if you can hear me or not. Hi Chris, hi Sam, hi Steve, how you doing? Hi Jeff, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Hello mate, you alright? I'm gonna as soon as I get home, Kevin, I'm gonna send you another pin out because I don't know what's happened with blooming Hermes. I've got to get back onto them again. Good. At least you can hear me. I'm just packing up a few bits and pieces, so I just thought I'd come on and say hello to you guys. I'm just packing up. Well, if you've seen my video, you know that I sold 6 Cure VHS. And these ones. So I don't know whether you've seen my video, but I sold 6 of them for $34.95 with shipping. So that's all that lot there. And I did a pickup, and I picked up a VHS player with those 6 VHSs for £10. I sold the VHS player for 40, and then just sold them for $34.95. So that was good. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, no worries. I don't understand why it hasn't got to you, Kevin. Everything else that I said that time has got to you. Let me just see if I can find it on here, because it's just a absolute nightmare. Hi, Ray, how you doing? Yeah, it was an alright one actually. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. I like the old VHSs and the electronics. I always do well with them. I always do well with vintage. But I say it was I think it was about 15 minutes away from me, and yeah, £10 for that. And then he said, "Oh, I've got 6 VHS tapes to go with it." I looked them up, and they've been on there a few months, well, 6 months or more. But yeah, they're gone. So we're getting some good bits going. Yeah. So how are your guys' sales going? And are you all looking forward to lockdown going and getting out and thrifting again? Getting to all the charity shops reopening. That'd be good. I'm just listing bits and pieces. Got a little prices candle. You've probably seen it in one of my videos. My mum got me a couple of cheap Christmas puzzles to list, so they're going on today. One's going on today because the puzzles are flying out right now. So that one will be going on. That That's the other one she got me. So that'll be going on because the puzzles are flying. Got another couple of little ones. I don't think these ones are worth much, but them ones. And I've got a nice Christmas puzzle in a tin. So that's quite nice. I paid £1.50 for that one. That's quite nice. Hi Stacey, how you doing? I'm sending your plushes out today as well for your son. Consoles are flying. Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, I'm still down at my brother's till Thursday, so I won't be going to Ford on Thursday. But hi Leanne. Yeah, so I won't be going there this Thursday, but I will get there at some stage. Hi Rich, how you doing, mate? Hope you're good. I hope you're good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna Frankenstein this box. I'm gonna squeeze them in and fit it to send off the VHS. Never, some of the Cure songs are alright, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan of them. You alright, Vinny? How you doing? Yeah, so I hope all you guys are doing well and getting ready for getting out there and buying again. Hi James, how you doing? Yeah, yes, that's the thing. It's yeah, it sort of starts and stops. It's bits and pieces, you know. It's sort of you get a few mad ones, but then really the stuff that's going is stuff that we're putting on for auction, which is like a week. So that's why it sort of always goes mad about the same time. But this week, they got to fit in there nicely. By the time I've cut it down into a nice little box. Looked really tired earlier. I was absolutely knackered, if I'm honest. Yeah, by the end of it, I was absolutely knackered. It's also the light. It makes me look tired. Like it's bad lighting, but like it's not too bad now. See, don't look like I've got suitcases under my eyes. Yes, 100%, Vinny. Yeah, that's what I meant to ask you. I need that so I can sort that out for you. Hi Donna, how you doing? Ah, that's what I've got. Yeah, I've got some other bits and pieces, but yeah, so it all opens up again tomorrow, I believe. So I'll be down the old charity shops in Aldershot tomorrow. So that'll be cool. Taking photos of 50 items. Well, that's good. That is good. Do I sell used puzzles? Do I sell used puzzles? Do I sell used puzzles? Just a little bit, Rich. Just a little bit. No, I don't. Because to be honest, when I go in and buy mine, they always. I mean, some of them. No, one of them's got it written. Let's have a look. So it's got on there. It's got complete. So some places check them and some don't. If I don't check them, I'll list them as unchecked, or if I'm not sure whether they're there or not. I delivered one today actually to someone because I'm down at my brother's in Aldershot. So I had one, someone buy one in Farnham, but it was a new and sealed one. It was a train puzzle. So I actually hand delivered that to him today. But the postage was free. He said, "Oh, you saved on postage." I thought to myself, well, the postage was free anyway. So £9.95 for a puzzle delivered. Doesn't matter how it gets here, really, does it? When it's new and sealed. So yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so I always look out for the puzzles. they seem to be flying out at the minute. Puzzles, some games. Yeah, picked up 5 or 6 from charity for lockdown. Was unsure out of list. Yeah, no worries. I mean, it's always good to ask your charity shop, because my charity shop in Littlehampton, they they check them anyway before they put them out. I don't know who sits there and does them, but 1,000-piece puzzles. But yeah, they usually put out, and they'll either back the pieces are bagged up or they're taped. So if you go into your charity shops, I always open the box and check whether they're in bags or whether they're just loose. Because last time I went to a charity shop, I went to lift one up to look at it, and it must have been loose in there. And they haven't taped the box, and they put it up on the top shelf, and it all started coming out. So I walked away from that one. Yeah, I've got in the storage unit, I've got loads of vintage ones. So when I get back, I'll be listing those. But I mean, I said to the guys, everything there. He said, well, literally, we've got them. We did them, and all the old games and that, and they've just been stored in the loft. So I just take it. If people tell me they're all there, I take it they're all there. So sometimes you just put the description, list it up, and where's that? Sure, I was up near you the other week. Um, yeah, sometimes you just list it, and then if people ask you if they're complete or they don't, because um, when I was saw Jay flipping sloth, he was saying about that he sells them with bits with if it's got 1 or 2 pieces missing, he still sells them and people still buy them. Obviously, you just do them cheaper, but if they shift, some people aren't bothered about all the bits being there if they can get them cheap enough, which is always a bonus. Going to a tip shop in the morning. Nice, Don. I've still got to find where there's a tip shop near me. Um, Always check your puzzles. Sell loads. Yeah. I'm doing it again, and I read out the comments, and I don't actually put them up like that. So I've made myself a bit of a table in the room in front of the window so that we can get a nice bit of light. Having a nightmare. Couple of weeks with returns, missing parcels. People were saying things aren't working when they are. Mate, I've had the same thing. I had a dual battery charger sent back, and it clearly was working. I tested it before it went. The guy had it for 37 days before he sent it back, and eBay refunded him. And I spoke to someone in the chat because they said they were really busy. I couldn't call back, so I spoke to someone in the chat, and they just give me the ump in the end. So I just ended my message with a swear word, which ends in bowl, and it starts in bowl and ends in ox. So yeah, I weren't best chuffed with them, and I did tell them that they're all for the I did tell them that they're all for the buyers and not for the sellers, which is true. They don't help sellers. Yeah, I need to find a tip shop near me. Like I say, I don't know where the nearest one is to me. Mine are all nicely bagged and sealed. We'll list that lady in charity shops they're complete, which she did. Well, and they probably are if they're bagged. If they're all in the bag and they're all nice, 99% of the time they're fine. If someone messages you and says, "Oh, I've made it and there's a piece missing," there's not a lot you can do. You can offer them a discount, get them to send it back. I say I've only had one lost parcel, and actually it's to Kevin, Tiger Bay Treasures. He bought a bowling pin off me, and it's the only blooming parcel to go missing. I've had no problems with Hermes up until now. Yeah, but it's I don't know what's going on with them. Yeah, thanks, Vinny. Nice one, mate. Sometimes, you know, where you dump all your rubbish at the council tips and that, sometimes they have a shop there and they put all the good bits in there and sell it cheap. Yeah, that's right, Leanne. Hi, Nia. How you doing? There you go. That's what it is, Vinny. I've not found one near me at the moment, so I wouldn't be able to tell you where one is. You're nearly right. You're nearly right. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know what's going on with them. Just absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I say this one with Hermes that I've got. I don't know what's happened to it. It's not like it's easily lost. It's a nearly 2 kilogram full size bowling pin. If you hit someone with it, you'd kill them. It's not like it's been lost down a crease in a Royal Mail bag or something like that. It's just ridiculous. I send little parcels with like CDs and that, and if one of them sort of slips out of the bag, you could understand it. But a full size bowling pin, really? And it still says on the tracking, it says they've got it and they're dealing with it. Well, I don't know what they're doing with it. They must be playing bowling or something. But if they want a set of 10, I can sell them a set of 10. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, and I didn't know that. I didn't realise it wasn't bang on 1,000 pieces. You know, people saying like it could be like under 1,000, or it could be like 100 and it could be under 1,000, or it could be 1,003 pieces. Which that's the good thing about this community. You learn things every day. I wouldn't have had a clue. I wouldn't sit there and count 1,000 pieces either, though. Yeah, I've never had any problems with them until this bloody bowling pin, and I say it's for one of the subscribers, Kevin. It's just a nightmare, and he's got his little space as well, and he's in his backdrop in his videos for it. So I've got to hurry up and get it to him. So I'll shift in one lively next week. Well, actually, no, this week. So he'll have it by the weekend. £10, not bad, but we'll have one or two pieces missing. But I sold a puzzle with one piece missing more cheaply. Yeah, exactly right. There's people that will still buy them, which is great. So, yeah, okay. Well, that one. That's a nice Christmas puzzle. Look at that one. Okay. Yeah. Well, the thing is, Vinny, you'll know because when you drive in, you'll see it. It'll have tip shop. It'll be like a little shop by the tip. I think there might be one in Shoreham. I think there might be one in Shoreham, but I haven't seen one sort of any closer to my area. Okay. There you go. Don't sit and count puzzles, people, because you might be sitting there thinking you haven't got all the bits, or you've got too many bits, and someone's winding you up and throwing a few too many in, and actually, it's all there. So there you go. Keep a list of pieces in brands. Wow, 1,058 pieces. I mean, that's just a bit. That's way out, isn't it? If you counted 1,058 pieces for a 1,000 piece puzzle, you would wonder what was going on if you didn't know. Okay, okay. How much did you get for it? It's a nice puzzle. Here's a nice puzzle. And that's a nice one as well. But I think one of them's only worth a tenner and one of them's worth 15. Sent the parcel through Hermes to a company called Headmasters. Promise you it's the truth. It was delivered to a school down the road from the headmaster. What was it you sent him? What was it you sent him, Rich? Not a pair of slippers or a cane. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like that's what I'm saying. I like puzzles, and I buy and sell puzzles day in and day out. But I don't have the knowledge that obviously Leanne's got on the puzzles. Um, it's just like I sell vintage and I buy vintage stuff. None of us know it all. I mean, this one's a lovely little puzzle though, in the tin. Raphael and Co. London, Paris, New York. I mean, it's got a couple of little dinks in the tin, but it's still a nice puzzle. I'd bubble wrap that and stick it in a box and wrap it all up nice. So that'll be the job of this evening. I'll be listing puzzles and some DVDs. I still haven't listed the goodies DVDs. But yeah, I did upload a video this morning. First time I've ever scheduled a video. So, and when I woke up, it was up. So it obviously works. A hairbrush. Oh, a hairbrush. Blimey. Perhaps they smack them with the back of the hairbrush now. I don't know. It was a slipper and a cane in my day. It has to be at least or more than 1,000 if that's the number on the box. Okay. Clementoni, the only people that put a leaflet in the box with numbers. It was a Clementoni one that I sold today to and delivered. Yeah, Rich. I think it was a Clementoni one that let's have a look. Sure, the Clementoni one that I sold and delivered to the guy today. Yeah, it was a sealed. It was a sealed Clementoni train puzzle. There you go. 500 bits. Brand new and sealed. But say if you see my video from today, I've sold quite a few puzzles, and actually since I've been away, someone's just bought this one as well. Great British Cars for £9.95 and £3.50 shipping. So I don't know whether you guys can hear that because we're near the army barracks, so you get all the big army helicopters going over. So 2 Xmas puzzles with your one and together and got £19.95 from Post Group. That's not too bad, Leanne. That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. I say I know one of them is sort of 15 quid and the other one's a tenner. And these ones, I think I'm going to do these two together because they're only sort of £5 or £6 each, I think. So I'll do them both for a tenner. That one's got complete written on it and the date. 30th of the, is it the 20th or the 30th of the 6th, 2020? That was done in June, so that one's complete. And that one says complete 4th of April 2020. In the little white bit there, so I'll probably sell those two for £9.95 plus shipping. Sold a new Clementoni, had 3D glasses in. Oh wow, cool. That's quite cool with 3D glasses in it. Nice. Puzzles new and open one for £49.95. I've never had that much. I think I've had 29.95, I believe, for one of the Van Gogh sealed Van Gogh art ones. I do like a puzzle. They always go well. Hi Hannah. Last lockdown I bought a couple of puzzles from Entertainer. I think it was 2.15 at the time. Once finished Marvel Plymouth only 1,001 listed on eBay, so 35 plus postage. Well done, you. Well done, you. Boasting about my chopper. Yeah. Oh dear. Well, say it was just a random live, and it's turned into puzzle talk, which is all good as long as they make money. Yeah, I'll talk about it. Oh, I tell you what I sold today as well. I bought it. I only listed it last week, I think, but I bought it from my best charity shop. You'll see, I showed it on my last video as well. I was in the high street and I showed you my best charity shop when I was waiting for my car to get MOT. And yeah, I bought it for £1, a manga Blu-ray. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that helicopter? Yeah, it was a manga Blu-ray set, about 6 DVDs in it. Paid £1. The case was cracked, which I'll put in the description at the top. Top of the case, Blu-ray case was cracked, but the Blu-rays were like brand new, and I stuck it on at 24.95, I think, plus shipping, and it went. So that was good. That was very good. I sold a little Lego piece that I've had for ages. Sold a few more Bond bits, yeah, but 24.95 and 350 shipping. Black Butler, never heard of it. 24.95 plus 350 shipping from £1. So that's not bad. If you ever see like a manga Blu-rays, Black Hat, I've never ever heard of them. I've never ever looked at manga or know anything about it. So I thought I would give it a go. Oh, lots from the works last lockdown. I think the golf one that I sold was I think the golf one I sold was a works one, and that went for more than I expected. Um, what was that? Hannah's saying got a couple of puzzles upstairs. Yeah, get listing because I've got 5 here that I'm going to get listed because they are flying out, literally flying out. Put them on, they go. Do you just pop into a plastic mailing bag, Leanna, wrapping card first? Well, I don't know what Leanne does, but myself, I I usually put a layer of bubble wrap around them, and then I put them into a plastic bag, into one of these. I buy these in a roll, and then I bubble wrap the puzzle, and then I just stick one of these over the top and wrap it up. If it's an expensive one, if it's only like a £4 puzzle, I'll just stick it in a bag without bubble wrap and send it. Are you on the set of Apocalypse Now? Me? Uh, yeah, probably. I have got guns and stuff here. Let me show you. all from various films. Hi Aaron, how you doing? Hope you're good. One sec, guys. I'm back. How you doing, Aaron? Yeah, it was a good. Yeah, it was good for a quid. I was chuffed to bits with it. Used the last year's learning experience, know much puzzles or even titles to the company. Some stuff I bought earlier, like in some brands. I don't think I've. I don't think I've messed up on any parcels. Any parcels. Any puzzles. I've always done well on them. I know that I know there are certain ones, but I mean most of them I sort of look at and you can tell whether they're worth getting or not. I usually give them a little scan anyway and have a look sometimes. See if I can say hello to my little friend. Just for you, Rich. Hi, Queenie. How you doing? Oh dear, that's nice for you. My dulcet tones. Hope you're well, Queenie. Yeah, we're just a random live, but we ended up talking about puzzles, which is not a bad thing because we're learning new stuff. Put puzzles in a plastic bag, then cut some card strips, same depth as a puzzle, stick down each corner in 2 layers of bubble wrap, and finally a plastic bag. That's some good packing there. I've never had any complaints about packing. I always put a nice big load of like, layers of bubble wrap around it and then in a bag, and it's just like a big jiffy bag. It's fine. Hang on. Avoid king and unbranded unless new and used quality is crap. Okay, so I'm pretty good with things like that. My spidey sense starts tingling when something good comes along. Yeah. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good, guys. I just wanted to say hello to you lot. Make sure you're all okay. On this lovely Tuesday, I feel a lot better, a lot more energised, a lot more positive. Yeah, I feel more awake, which is always a good thing. But I say, when I finished off that video last night, because I was editing it, and I just got down to my brother's on Monday, which actually was yesterday. So yeah, I just got here last night. I had to carry 3 massive bags up the hill. Um, yeah, and I was so tired by the end of it. I don't want to go and put rubbish in, but and I needed to do the outro just to get the video up. But and I just thought, well, if I'm tired, people need to see that I'm tired. I'm not hiding anything. So yeah, it's yeah. I say, and then I scheduled it to go up this morning. I've never done it before in my life. So yeah, it worked. Right. Right. Sold an Alfred Hitchcock puzzle. I think that'd be quite cool. I've just sold an Agatha Christie one, which is good. Hi Gary, how you doing, mate? Hope you're good. I hope you guys are going to be there tonight watching on Chris and Cookie and Hayden's channel. I'm going on to do movie chat tonight. I've been invited on again, third time. So there you go. Can't be too bad. Can't be too bad. I've been invited back. Yeah, I like Ravensburger and Gibson. I don't think I've had many um, Wentworth. I don't think I've had many Wentworth. The Facebook page Resellers Are Us is growing fantastically. Just looking because people keep trying to. I'm sure we've got trolls to keep trying to sneak in, so I have to vet them now. I used to just put them on and then work it out, but you had the two-sided Coronation Street one. No, I haven't had that one. I haven't had that one. I had a 3D dragon puzzle which I bought from the car boot that I went to with Jay. I bought for £1, and that went for about 15 quid. I think it was a decent one, so that was good. Going back tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Jeez. Oh, I don't miss the early mornings. Oh yes, no, what? Yeah, because I'm losing track of the day, and yeah, yeah, Thursday. It's only Tuesday, so I might not look as tired, but I obviously am. Uh, Sorry guys, yeah, don't go on looking for it tonight because we ain't on. Cheers, Rich. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me because that keeps me going as well, which is really good. Um, yeah, I appreciate that. Hello, mate. How you doing? It must be like me. What's that crazy? Night movie chat. Yeah, Thursday, Queenie. Oh, I'm losing my marbles. Keep forgetting what day it is. Hey, beans and Brussels sprout and posse puzzle. Mmm, that sounds quite cool. Huh? I've seen them posse puzzles. What the Wasjig ones? Do they go? Is it was Gidge Wasgidge puzzles? I bought a few of them. They've sold all right. Two-sided EastEnders. Noodle bonks. Definitely, definitely. Hi Paul, how you doing, mate? I hope you're good. I am a noodle bonks. Chop chop. Chop chop. Always reminds me of Eric Banner in Chopper. Uncle Chop Chop. Yeah, I mean, if you can get them cheap enough, they're all, they're all good. But there's a lot of people like getting rid of puzzles at the moment on Facebook Marketplace. I see loads of them. As I'm feeling energetic now, I fancy come around now and sort out the plushes I picked up over the weekend. Do you know what? Well, you saw on when I did the live from the unit, you saw all the plushes I've got there. I've got tons of them I've got to go through, and I've still got a load of them at in the shed at home. I've got jelly cat plushes. I've got so I've got jelly cats. I've got troll plushes. I've got Little Miss Naughty plush, which is massive, absolutely massive. How did I do on Black Friday? I sold hardly nothing all week. Then Monday, it's gone off the rails. That's amazing. Yeah, it's been sort of steady all week. Like I say, most of my stuff that's sold is stuff that I've had as a 7-day auction because most of my stuff on there is buy it now. So obviously it ends at the 7 days and it all ends on the same day. So obviously I've had good sales like that, but in the same time I have had a lot of stuff that I've had listed for a while that's going as well. Going to have a look on Facebook Marketplace now. Yeah, well, if you've watched my last video, on the way home last time from my brother's, I picked up a Question of Sport for £1, so that was good. I picked up a vintage Go for Broke as well, so that was cool. Got a few puzzles on. Jam bands, Falcon, Bacon Burger, plus more. Not having much interest in them. I'm surprised because, as I say, they seem to be flying out at the moment. What sort of what are they? What's the content of the puzzles? What are they? Are they animals or because I've got a brand new sealed one with a horse on the front and no one's just interested in it. Yeah, I've had a train one go. I've had loads of others go. Like mostly some Christmas ones, some funny ones, some comedy ones. Yeah, it's a bit of a variation at the minute. Nothing in your area. They're selling puzzles day in and day out down my way, but it's like some people want £3 to £4 a puzzle and stuff like that, or £5 a puzzle. Just too much. Hi Hannah, how you doing? Hope you are good. I am. I think it's victory puzzle. Right, that's completing it. 6 pieces there. Be quite nice to do though. My son's into World War II, and there's a few World War II ones I've seen that I might sit down and start doing with him. I might pick a few up. Photographic images. Photos where the images been drawn or painted. Yeah. So that train one, it was a sealed Clementini one. So hopefully the guy's enjoying that now. Anyone going shopping tomorrow? I don't need to. I haven't got the room to put anything, but I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. When there's charity shops just down the road and I know where they are, I might have to pop in and have a look. See if they've got any puzzles. Thing is, they'll have such a backlog of stock. They'll probably try and sell it all cheap, hopefully, and move it on cheap, ready for the next lot of stuff. Because I'm sure they're going to get absolutely inundated with stuff where people have been locked down again and sorting through all their stuff again. I'm sure they will have bundles coming in. Ones are like comics, okay. Yeah, but even I say I'm not selling just Christmassy ones. I've sold a train one, not the horse one, car, one of old cars, some arty ones go. I've had. Just check sold for puzzles over 90 days. You know, sold 103 so far. Wow. Yeah, I think they're going. Fingers crossed for bargains. Yeah, 100% Queenie. 100%. That's really good going. So I haven't sold that many. I don't think I own that many. But yeah, who else is going out shopping as soon as it all opens tomorrow? Jan Van Hasteren puzzles. Yeah, I've had some of those. So what sort of items have you guys been selling this past week? Price is too high. See, what I usually do is I usually check out completed. I usually put mine sort of near the top of what they're going for, and just drop them down, send offers out. So with it coming up to Christmas, you might just do well knocking 10% off of each one or something, just knock them down a little bit. If people see them, if people see the prices dropping of them, you know, and they think they're going to get a bargain, they'll buy them. They will buy them. Mainly giving refunds. That's just gutting. I say I had to give one a couple of weeks back for this drill battery charge of 30 quid, and they also told me I was going to have to pay the postage to send it back. I haven't paid that. They can whistle for that. They took the 30 quid, original 30 quid for the item plus postage. They haven't taken any more money off me. 14 minutes for the charity shops. Blimey, that is just, that's, that's just not good. That's not good. That is not good. I'm sure there'll be many resellers out tomorrow. Shopping trip just has to be done. It will help spark off more enthusiasm. Yeah, it's my favourite part of it. The treasure hunting and the finding of the bargains and the buying of the stuff. I don't so much like. I like the buying of it. I like the selling of it. I don't like the listing of it, and I don't like the packing of it. So half of it I like, half the job I like, the other half I don't like. Well done, Donna. Get them, get them. So you know, just tweak the auction slightly. Just maybe change the descriptions. Try changing the description slightly. Um, Say maybe drop a pound off or 50p off. I've knocked 50p off things before and people have taken them. So it's if someone thinks they get money off, they usually buy. 150 puzzles. That's that's just amazing. I'm glad you're doing well on puzzles, jeez. So I don't have that many. I've probably got 30 puzzles, maybe 30, 35, maybe. I haven't got any more than that. Hi, David. How you doing, mate? Hope you're good. Nice to see you in. Keep putting my thing because my microphone's right in front of the mouse there, so I keep putting my finger in front of it. I like listing and packing. I like turning out. Right. Really? No, I don't like. I don't like trying to find stuff in all my stacks of unlisted and death piles and God knows what else everywhere. Definitely not. Got some dusty tat. The loft listed it. Monopoly a day that went. Things like that. I've got loads of well, I've got a few monopolies and like I say, I've got an old Go for Broke, and I think I brought it up with me actually, so I'll probably list that later on. Knocking me made up table. So I'll probably list that later. I'm going to go through the cards on the question of sport because I was wondering whether just to sell the question of sport as a whole thing, but I think as a whole thing, the maximum I'm likely to get for it is sort of 60 quid. Whereas you can sell one of the cards for 60, one for 30. Um, you can probably in the one I've got the actual things that hold like your grey plastic plates. The holders aren't even popped out the out the plastic, so they've never been used, which is great. Everybody ready for the charity shops tomorrow? Yeah, we're all ready. As you can see, I'm hyped up and ready to go. So yeah, it'll be on the starting blocks tomorrow. Get there and see what bargains we can collect. And I don't know, Aldershot's a funny place. It's a real funny place. I think people go out there. I've never seen any. I've only been there a couple of times, mind, when the shops were open, and I've never really seen any resellers about. It's all sort of people and families that are shopping for bits, and they all tend to walk past the good stuff. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's what will be happening tomorrow. Because I want a few nice gems for the last hurrah before Christmas. It'd be very nice. Every time a door pops open, she has a moan at me about the number of stacked up. Photo booth is on the bed. Oh well, there you go. As long as you're making money. Yeah, I've never sold any Disney Infinity. Um, yeah, I've never had any of them. So the most recent Disney thing I sold was the Ursula plush, 50p into 30. I had it up 34.95 plus shipping, and it went. I sent someone an offer 31.95. So 50p into 31.95. It's not bad money. And I only caught it as I was walking out my charity shop before it locked down again. So that was yeah, that was good. That was good. But yeah, so I've seen people sell bundles of it, Infinity stuff. Oh, don't know. That's not good. That's not good. Not sure. So I'll open tomorrow. We lost a few after the last lockdown. Yeah, I think there's three sort of decent ones in Aldershot. I think there's a big one that does electronics. I saw a couple of old CRT TVs in there for a tenner each last time. And there's a British Heart Foundation and a cancer research, I believe, in Aldershot. And they're quite good shops, actually. Got some decent stuff in there, and they're not expensive. See how many charity shops I can hit tomorrow after the tip shop in Leeds. It's got to be done, Don. It's got to be done. 100%. Need to go pick up the daughter from school. Catch us later. No worries, mate. Cheers, David, for coming in. You stay safe too, mate. I shall try my best. Ongar in Essex, okay? Ongar, nice name. There you go, near Stacey. Vinny. Yes. So, has everybody got their money ready for tomorrow to get out and buy the bargains? It's all a bit mad, isn't it? Second lockdown, but this one didn't seem to be as long as the other one. I mean, it wasn't as long, but it didn't seem like it's been a month already. Which is a bit nuts. But yeah, and then when I get home on Thursday, I'll be straight down to my favourite charity shop in Littlehampton. So I'll be down there because they always have decent stuff in there. But yeah, it's I think a lot of people are going to be rushing out because obviously with lockdown they've really run out of stock. So, hi Carl, how you doing? Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're good. You're Northern Ireland, aren't you? So you're Are you locked down or are you not at the moment? Because I know we all unlock tomorrow. Yeah, anyway, this was just a little, I'll say just a little live. I just thought I'd come in and have a chat with you guys. We could have spoken about the weather or whatever you wanted to. Ended up being about puzzles and obviously charity shops because what else do I what else do I want to get to tomorrow? Everyone's going to be on it. Just had a go at ending listings and relist as a seller similar. It does work sometimes though. It does work. It really does. Yeah. But I mean, like I say, a lot of places though, it's not resellers that go there. If it's a bit of a strange place, because Aldershot's a bit of a strange place to be honest. So I don't think there's going to be many resellers around this way that are going to be trying to get there when it opens in the morning. But I definitely will with all my bags. Try and get some bargains. Hopefully, I'll come away with bags full for about 20 quid, which would be nice. Nice bit of stock. I know there's a few guys on YouTube that are sort of worried about stock running out, so it's happening at the right time. So they still change their window display, even though they're not opening. Full lockdown for another week or so. That's not good. That's not good. I think I said before to you, Carl, didn't I, that I went to a wedding in Belfast Castle. Yeah, we were over there a few years back. Not really nice actually. Went into an old market in Belfast. It was beautiful. Yeah, I don't see the point in that if they're not open. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Um, technical name for Aldershot is a dive. You're not far wrong. Do you know it then, Paul? Believe and it will happen. Exactly. I'm feeling very positive at the minute. All's good. All is good. So yeah, I'm. I'll be there and hopefully get some nice bargains. Hi Chris, how you doing? I was telling everyone to be at your channel later because of the movie chat. So I'm losing track of days. So yeah, I'm misadvertising you. You'd have had people turn up looking for your movie live tonight. I'm losing track of days. My brain's going right at the top. Wow, nice. It's a lovely place. I'm still knocking this blooming thing on. Yeah, really nice. Oh, you don't live far from here. Okay, okay. Are you over near Jay? He's not far from here. Thursday 6:30. Of course it is. I knew that, Chris. I just didn't know what day it was. Enjoyed your tour of the stock area earlier. Yeah, yeah. Definitely more organised than mine. Are you out tomorrow, Chris? Looking for gems? Okay. I was in quite often in Woking, hiring vans from Kendall's. I used to love going to Woking shopping years ago when my kids were small because I'm from Leatherhead originally. So yeah, I used to love taking my kids into Woking to Toys R Us when it was open still. Are you out tomorrow, Chris? Your shop's opening? No immediate plans to go out. No, I think you've got enough stuff. You're like me. I've got enough stuff. I just hate the thought of someone else going and getting some good bits that I could be making money on. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're um by the supermarket there. You've got Kendall's a supermarket and that weird roundabout, haven't you? Where you can't pull in and they've got all the roads up and they're doing all the roadworks there at the minute and you can't go down any of the streets. Drives you mad. See you later, Donna. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, thank you. And good luck with the puzzles. Fingers crossed for you. I'm sure you'll get rid of them. They'll go. Nice skirt, just do something different. Yeah, it'd be nice just to go out and just have a coffee and just be able to sit there and have a nice coffee and chill. But yeah, it's we'll see what happens. It's all a bit it's all a bit mad out there, isn't it? It's all a bit bonkers. But I'm sure there's some good stuff being sat in the shops all this time. And I was saying earlier, Chris, they're probably going to be trying to clear old stock because everyone's going to have been indoors again, sorting out all the stuff they don't want. And what they haven't got rid of on marketplace will be going straight down to the charity shops. So they're going to be wanting to turn their stock over a bit rapid. Uh, I've gone mobile. Oh, okay. Cheers, buddy. I didn't want to miss the rest of your life. We plugged you into a car. Feel like you're in the car with us. Oh, mate. One day, maybe. One day we'll go for a pub lunch. But yeah, so I've got to go in a minute anyway. I've got to go and pick my nephew up from Mr. Blessed's house. So and a couple of parcels to get rid of as well. So I'll be doing that. Still sitting in the coffee shops here. Okay. I mean, my wife and I did go out for a coffee in Costa just before it all locked down because you can't because there's one in Rustington near me, and we could sit in there then. But now that one is a franchised one, I believe. Well, no, that might be a Costa one. So they Costa shut theirs, and the franchise ones stay open. We've got one in Littlehampton, but they got a barrier at the front, so you have to go and get your coffee from them. So some stay open, some are owned by Costa and some are franchised. So the franchise ones tend to stay open, from what I gather. Oh, I love a pub lunch, Aid. It's been a long time since I've had a pub lunch because usually we go to the Black Rabbit, which is up by Arundel Castle, and it's right along the River Arun, so it's a beautiful place to have a pub lunch. Yeah, really nice, and with Arundel Castle in the background, so yeah, it's really nice there. Nightmare Woking, like Hong Kong when they finished up. It's just they've got all the roads up and it's diversions everywhere. It's just absolutely nuts. Say, we were there last week and it was just an absolute nightmare. See you later, Paul. Cheers, mate. Speak to you soon. Send Brian my regards and full respect when you see him next, please, Rich. No worries, I shall do that. I probably won't see him today. I'll just put in the drive, pick my nephew up and go. I've got a bit to do today, but I'm sure I'll see him within the next week. Yes. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it there because it's 3 o'clock and I've got to pick him up at 15:15 and it is about 15 minutes away. So thanks all for coming in. If you haven't seen my latest video, I uploaded this morning. I scheduled it and it went on. So check that one out. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Why aren't you subscribed? Yeah, and like someone said earlier, if you're going out and you're sourcing, please be safe, please be careful, and please, please find loads of lovely bargains, get loads of stuff for little money, and make fortunes on it, please, everybody. Yes, Chris, I'll see you Thursday. No worries. Cheers, Rich. Bye all. Yeah, so just be safe, earn loads of money. Get out to the charity shops. Don't let no one else nick it. Bye, Queenie. Bye, Aid. See you, Vinny. Bye, Leanne. Bye, Chris, and everybody else that's in the chat. And I'll speak to you all soon.